I have a beef with the white YouTubers that are going to the hood. Not because they're going to the hood or because they're white, but because I've never seen criminals explain every aspect of their criminal activity until white dudes show up with cameras. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. So today, we about to go and watch some of these little hood videos, and I'm gonna take you guys through some of the most preposterous shit I've ever seen people do. So we can do let's do this. Visiting the most dangerous city in America.
Swear to God, Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Boots on the ground in the most dangerous city in America, St. Louis, Missouri.
Real D, you in here with that fucking man. Real deal, just main top.
Right now, fourth state.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. That hood music be bumping. Something about it that should be going.
We're going to go down there this side of town.
Each year, I make a trip to the most dangerous city in America.
Shit, you guys got your after-school projects here, huh?
On a quest to speak with local residents and try and understand what it's like growing up in such a wild place. I once again find myself in St. Louis, Missouri, which one news source says is the city with the highest homicide rate in the world outside of Mexico.
Today, prosecutors charged a man with murder for killing someone execution style in downtown St. Louis. Warning.
That always surprises me. St. Louis, Missouri. Not Chicago, not Detroit, not Atlanta, not Baltimore, not some part of Compton, but St. Louis. The most dangerous city in the... Okay.
St. Louis police are trying to identify and find 5 teens. They are wanted for questioning in last weekend's mass shooting downtown.
Fam.
5 teens. They are wanted
Look how young.
for questioning in...
Look how young these dudes are. Like, if I was just taking a wild guess, I would say up top, we looking at a smooth, what? 12? 13, 13, maybe 14. He has a little mustache, 14. Hey, okay. Y'all keep playing with them kids, man. When I see kids, I run away.
Last weekend's
That's where I'm
mass
at with
shooting downtown.
Another weekend of violence raises concerns about downtown St. Louis.
From 3 o'clock Saturday afternoon until 3 o'clock Sunday morning, there were 639 calls for service. Take a look at the video of armed young people leaving a downtown loft yesterday morning. Another man openly carrying a gun in the downtown area as well.
He just glanced up at the helicopter, back around to the vehicle, which was on the run and on the move once again.
Oh, isn't that wonderful? My son and I fall asleep to the lullaby of gunshots in the distance every night.
Wow. In traveling to cities like Chicago, New York, LA, Philly, I can say without a doubt that I see the craziest amounts of guns I've ever seen so far in the trenches of St. Louis. I even saw kids that looked like they were 10 or 11 toting automatic weapons. Today, we tap in with St. Louis locals making a name for themselves. First, we head to Mo P's hood. He's a rapper putting up impressive numbers on YouTube. He sounds like this.
Wiping the cocaine off my mirrors. The remains of what got booked is coming in so quickly. Businessmen calling my phone.
He not making it out, bro. He not making it out. I'm sorry, the music is not that good, gang. You are not making it out. But let's look at Mo P.
Oh, how you know the digits? They trying to come with it. Piece of 16 and they in the trenches.
And then we head to entrepreneur Heavy G's block. He's known in the city for selling exotic snacks and the world's most expensive lemonade.
How much do these cost?
$25.
This costs $20.
All right.
We're here in the outskirts of St. Louis. Before we get into the trenches in the most dangerous city in America, let's talk to the folks that live here and see what they think about it. So St. Louis has been ranked as the most dangerous city in America for the 2nd year in a row. Does that surprise you?
No.
This shit, I'm sorry, man. We might have to pause the stream. This shit lagging like fuck today, man.
Doesn't, because I know
In the county area like this. What
up. It was a lot more things to do.
Let's get
What happened? You just can tell that we are tiptoeing on Trenchville. Tell the people what to expect from this area, what goes down.
A lot goes down. A lot of these guys, man, they younger, so
he albino. You feel me? That shit
I'm
fucking
a
me
little
up.
bit more eager to do the crimes, kind of.
Albino people are special, man. I haven't met that many albino people in my life.
I don't want to say it like that, but
are albino people black?
More reckless.
More reckless. That's a better way to word it.
Have you ever been in a video shoot and a shootout happened?
And I've been there where they just been shooting. Maybe they was trying to scare the artist off the block or something. They just start letting off shots. So I've literally had footage running with the camera, hearing the gunshots. It's crazy, man. Hold on. There ain't things.
This is the type of area that every single car that passes, you gotta watch out for.
My main man. Okay.
Good to meet you, man.
What's the word, Tal?
This is a real spitter. You want a bar spitter that goes bar for bar, every single song he makes. This is the guy. Tell the people where we are right now.
Right now, we really in the middle of the horseshoe. They carry the dipset for real, 5,500 for real.
This nigga is a smooth, like, he really like, bro, he look like he 14. You feel me? 14 years old.
For real, we got some motherfuckers coming down, goddamn me.
It feels slightly sketchy. Like it feels like things could pop off at any moment in a place.
That's
like
St.
this.
Louis for you. I ain't gonna fake a real deal. Everybody trying to be a tap.
What do you love about St. Louis?
I love everything about St. Louis. I ain't gonna fake it like I don't want to leave my city. I love everything about my city, from the food to the cars we drive to the phases we go through, all type of shit.
You got the shoes with the tags still on them. Was that a toothbrush? Clean them off?
All right.
So what's the mission? What's the plan right now? Like, what are you trying to do in this city?
Get signed for real. Bring my city up out of here for real. Be another Nelly. Like, I'm trying to be better than Drake.
And when you blow up, what are your plans? Let's just say you got $10 million in the bank right now. What's your plan?
4-5 million going dead on my rap. And the other million, I'm going to get a gang some shit so they can have money cycling in.
One really important thing as an American that we have a right to is the right to bear arms. How important is that in this city?
Bro, I feel like
This nigga talking to a teenager about the right to bear arms. Like, what the fuck is going on, bro? You feel me? This is
at a very young age, bro, parents should be teaching their kids to how to use guns. Like, you should be able to, at any age, to teach your kid how to use a gun. Like, that's what they should be teaching in school. Not dumbass shit that we not gonna see when we get up out of here, you know?
What percent of people around here you think have a gun?
Realistically, 90% everybody got a gun. I ain't gonna fake a real deal.
Tell me about how you grew up. What was your childhood like? How'd you get to where you are now?
Rick.
I think this is what the most effed up thing about the interviews that some of these white dudes do. I would respect it, and I respect it, I guess, if you're talking to a grown man who's already made the decision he's not going to be shit in life. This, if I'm not mistaken, this is a teenager. Teenagers, we've all been there before. You're not in the right mindset. So you're really just, you're guessing at this point. This kid's 15, 16. He has no idea what's ahead of him. He has no idea what it really means to maybe go to prison. Maybe he's been to juvie, but he doesn't know, like, hey, the stuff you rap about and the things you guys are executing is not going to get you far. And this isn't even me trying to be on a woe is me rant, but I would respect if we left the teenagers out of this, because they don't need to be on YouTube, because this is your digital footprint, man. This is bad.
Real childhood and on some St. Louis shit. I grew up with my granny for real on some little cool shit. She ended up passing away to cancer and shit. After that shit, the nigga was by himself. That was at like 12 years old for real. So
you had no parents and no grandma from the time you were 12.
Yeah, for real.
If we elected you mayor of St. Louis, what would you do to make the city better, stronger, safer?
It really started in the heart of the community, for real. You make a little change in one community, motherfucker need to actually be
Slang. I just heard tapper. Help me use it in a sentence properly.
Be like, what's the word, tap?
What's the word, tap?
On me, real deal, on God.
You don't even realize what that means. Tapper really means, head tapping. So it's about killing. And I know I'm skipping around. Hopefully he doesn't know what that means and is saying it, but that's something you don't want to be saying, because you're not a head tapper. You're not a killer. So they're getting you to say something that's crazy.
To tap some shit today?
Oh God! Like, what you Tommy tap? Which one? G tap? Tommy tap? Which one?
G tap.
Oh my mom. What's the word?
Just strapped and ran towards the street. So I figured bad things were about to happen. But nope, just another day in St. Louis. Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
Them little monsters.
Oh God.
Turn your ass up.
You feel me? It's sad, bro. Like these are teenagers, man. These are kids, bro. Look how old these dudes are, man. These are kids. Y'all are putting them on YouTube, monetizing, I guess, off the content and glorifying their lives. Cause what's up, bruh? What's up, bruh? Like, no, my nigga, is school in session? What do y'all need to be doing right now? You know, I feel like there's this over fraternization with the youth these days. You know, as someone who mentors a youth, I always tell people I'm not his friend. My friends are adults, not children. So I'm not, hey, what up, bruh? Haha, kiki. It's like, yo, did you get your work done today? I'm holding you accountable. Like, because as a youth, there's a level of respect. But I think that's just maybe because I'm old school. You know, I don't really believe in fraternizing with youth, you know, especially if it appears they may be in an unproductive state, right? As these youth sort of look, you know, just from the makings of this video, it looks like they just went to the hood and they just chopping it up with niggas. But okay.
Good to meet you.
Them little monsters.
Oh, God.
You feel me? Them little monsters is crazy.
Turn your ass up.
Are you guys in middle school or high school?
I'm in high school.
Okay. So we talked to people, citizens of St. Louis before we came here. And a lot of them said they're getting scared to live in the city. The violence is becoming too much. What do you think about what those people are saying?
Cap. That's cap, bro. Cause don't
Nigga said cap. That's cap.
not happen to nobody to just stand out the way.
So basically, you gotta have your hands dirty to have things happen.
Nah, cause you could be a bystander and get hit.
If I wanted to buy a gun, how easy would it be to find one, and how much do I gotta pay?
It's
You
easy.
can buy this
Right
motherfucker right now. 4 stack.
It's all
What's the average age a kid touches their first gun around?
The way we treat white people in the hood, man, I will never understand it. When white people come to the hood, we just treat that. I know I couldn't come over there and do that, and that's just me. I know I couldn't come over there and do that because I first of all, I'd be nervous. Like fuck. Second of all, when it's black people amongst blacks, we are not that cool around each other. You know, even if someone's a square, like I am a square, and I don't think I would get the same reception as, you know, Mr. Tommy G, all due respect.
Yeah. Bro, I was hella young playing with guns, on God, bro. This generation, bro, like, me and my partners graduated. I ain't gonna fake it, like, all that other shit, that shit killed.
Was graduating important to you?
Damn right. I ain't gonna fake it. When my grandma passed away, like I told you, like, that was a big thing on my list. Like, I had to graduate. That we finna go to the little place where I shot out there. Come on, tell.
I got diamonds sitting on the west on ass. My bitch, they saying before I leave base, they say fish, she praying for me. Big boy 4-5 ACP, went deep in this 3.0 T. New ball fit, get up the street, quick hit tap, get close.
He watching all the perimeters right.
Look, man, I'd be lying if I said the rap wasn't hard, bro. You feel me? The music be hard. I'd be lying if I told you it wasn't hard.
Let me know y'all was down here. You know?
When was that? You messing with me?
No, oh God.
Certified Trapper did that to me during our interview where he faked go like this just to try and get my reaction. You see some shit or what?
No, that's my little brother's bad.
Oh, okay, you look like you look like you're about to go Navy SEAL mode on us. When I see all the numbers of deaths, it makes me really sad to see because what I see is a lot of young men that have potential that never got to live that potential out. Mo, you got any bars for us?
All right, now.
Like, so he's conscious that guys aren't getting to live out their potential, but part of it is this is clout for them. This is motivation to never leave the lifestyle. When they get the YouTuber that comes into the hood and gives them 1 million views, they're like, yo, matter of fact, I think we on the right track, bro. Niggas, they know about us in the hood. Da, da, da. So now you've given them the motivation they need to not switch up the lifestyle that they're in or to never leave it. And we've seen it time and time again with so many rappers. You know, they have their little YouTube doc. Not even a month later, these dudes turn up dead. You know, I guarantee you, if I go through this dude's catalog, we're gonna see the same thing.
All right. Look at my Glizz, look at bro Glizz, and they both came from smacking. We hit the South in different wheels because we just swapped the traffic. Put dude ass on VOTP, comes under and say what happened to him. Ain't heard from when last we seen got hitting this shit no more and cover up their ears. Mesh speeds on the flyway.
What, bro? This is shitty. All right, man.
Impression.
The fucking real deal.
Tell.
Real deal.
My soul.
A lot of people say drill music is to blame for all the violence in the cities. What do you think about that?
Bro, drill music is just where a motherfucker feeling when they going through the jungle, bro. Real deal, bro. You can't blame a motherfucker.
Do you feel like you have a
That's an interesting one. It's funny. People say music is the reason for negative behavior. Other people say no, it's the negative behavior, and then the music is the outlet. And I think it's just safe to say they're cyclical, right? When you're doing bad shit, what do you want your soundtrack to be? You don't want to do bad shit and listen to Frank fucking Sinatra when you're about to, do something terrible to somebody. You got to listen to something that puts you in that mind space. I think like sports is the best metaphor sometimes for this. A lot of us are listening to Future. We're listening to something that's tough because we want to feel that. We want to project that. So the music helps you project it. And so the music doesn't kill people, but the music becomes a soundtrack of what gets people killed. And actually, in fact, in today's hip hop climate, we see the diss tracks where, I'm smoking on this dude's op. I'm smoking on that dude's op. It's like, come on, y'all.
Positive impact on the world.
Yeah. A tapper is a motherfucker who don't get no and they really trying to be they self for real.
People can listen to music and it's up to you what you want to do with it. I can listen to your song, I can go lift weights. I can listen to your song when I'm on a road trip. I can listen to your song and beat the shit out of somebody. We all have the choice of what we do once we listen to the song.
Oh, me.
Did you ever get...
So he just inserted his opinion there, right? We have the choice of what we do once we listen to something. Yes, that is true. However, we can never erase the intention of what the music is trying to convey, right? So there are songs that are geared towards killing people, geared towards selling drugs, geared towards abusing women. And I'm not going to say, hey, you are also responsible for what the lyrics are saying because you're a consumer. But what I can say is that it's the mass audience that enables for us to have the continuation of this style of music, right? If no one listened to Future and his drug pill popping music, he wouldn't make it. It's that simple. He just wouldn't make it, and if he did, no one would hear it. So, I think we have to be careful when we try to tiptoe the fence of what's allowable and what's not. I'm not trying to tell you that you shouldn't listen to certain rap songs. I'm a big rap guy. I love Nas. Nas dropped Ether, right? I like Ice Cube. Ice Cube dropped No Vaseline. I love Tupac. He dropped Hit It Him Up. Those aren't fan-friendly songs, right? But I can't sit here and lie to you and say, oh, those songs don't have bad influence. They really do. They do. Like, it's just the level of accountability I have to take. They do. So, how can we encourage the youth to maybe consume or not consume with the intent of, hey, let's not live out these lyrics. He's talking to guys that live out these lyrics. So gotta be careful, man.
Scared of any of you guys shooting your dick off when you put the gun like right here.
There's some cheddar bob ass shit.
Okay, all right.
That fucking tab, main tab. We out of here, my mom.
I can't even imagine what it would be like growing up in that type of situation. You reap what you sow. Like, you attract what you put out into this world. I know former drug dealers that are now millionaires in real estate. I know former bank robbers that are millionaires in business. You could be the street guy pushing up a lot of cash in the street, your choice. There are consequences that come with that. There's dangers that come with that. You can be the legit business guy too. If you move those street skills into entrepreneurship, I think you're gonna have a safer, more sustainable lifestyle. Next, folks, Heavy G, an entrepreneur in St. Louis who's quite a character.
Gosh, man, it's so tough watching this because that's a valid point. You're right, man. Like, these guys, whatever they're doing today, they could be doing something else tomorrow. But the thing that no one loves to talk about is, what are the odds? What are the odds? If you start off gangbanging, what are the odds you become a multimillionaire? Literally 1 in a million, probably even worse than that, right? So, we can't always default to, oh, but there's so much potential. Sometimes we have to call something a spade, man. And the reality is, the guys that do live this type of lifestyle, they 9 times out of 10, they'll never get the opportunity to do anything else because they'll end up in 2 places, which is dead or in jail. And I'm not even really upset with these kids for the environment, right? I'm just more upset with the glorification that's partaking with a lot of the content that we're seeing that's geared towards, hey, yo, I'm going to the worst hood in my city and meeting the niggas who got the most bodies. Yeah, bro, they called me the head tap king. Like, that shit has got to stop. It's goofy, bro.
We'll see you there. We're here with the St. Louis legend, Heavy G. A big thing we're highlighting is entrepreneurship. What do you got cooking up over here?
My food truck right here, selling Rotel. That's some little St. Louis, like some nachos type shit. And we selling my world famous drink, Whippy. This is how the Whippy look. I've been doing this shit for 1 year as of last month, so this is my 1 year anniversary.
It looked like drink, but it ain't what you think.
That's my newest flavor. I want you to try this. Fire, I know.
I wouldn't drink shit that nigga give me. I wouldn't drink not a damn thing he gives me.
That's good. How'd you invent this?
You know, I'm a big influence in my city. I had brought some sodas back from Texas, like you did. You want to get some drinking shit. And I started selling the sodas for $20. And the sodas ended up getting so popular over the city, everybody started buying them some Fagos. And the stock actually went up 10% within the 30 days of me promoting it. So I'm like, man, I ain't made no money off this, you know?
So own it. Own your own shit.
Yeah, and I knew I could do it. Because, you know, the Fago sodas was $2. So I'm like, I got to make all that money back that I missed. So I'm making mine $25, the most expensive lemonade to ever drop on earth. Look, this is the Rotel right here.
So what is this on the chip?
Ground beef and cheese. It's fire. This is our culture. This is what we do.
I'm surprised you don't know what Rotel is. Rotel's pretty good.
We eat the Midwest. Never get this.
How much are these?
So expensive.
The St. Louis grocery stores, because I feel like that's the next move for you.
That's what everything, but never.
That is crazy. These cost
$25.
Stores, because I feel like that's the next move for you.
That's what everybody been telling me, but they so expensive. It's like I feel like it'll cost an epidemic of people stealing these.
How much do these cost?
$25.
This costs $25.
Yes. Like,
what's the lesson?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you a combination point.
The next day, Heavy G sent me a text saying someone was shot and killed at a nearby BP. Very sad. An immigrant that was working hard at a gas station just got their life taken by a kid. So the danger here is absolutely real. Back to the video.
I remember being 5 years old knowing that St. Louis is the #1 for the murder rate. And I remember Detroit used to be like 1 or 2. Like we'll always be in competition. I just remember that.
He said we'll always be in competition. Nigga, damn.
For mayor, what would you do to help the city be a little bit stronger, better, safer?
The youth is who killing everybody.
Yeah.
The youth is who dying. The youth is who getting shot. And they are future. More fun, more concerts, more things for people to be interactive and not on their phone or not just posted up somewhere, like just sitting outside.
There's a lot of people that live so much of their life.
Yeah, that's valid. I can't hate on that. That's always the thing, man. It's about engagement, right? When the youth don't have things to do, that's when you see the excess time being wasted doing not so positive things. I feel like we've come to the conclusion of this, about a 36-minute stream, and I appreciate the people that tuned into that. I feel like we actually had a little bit of a audience, and you know, I'm fed up, man. The white YouTuber thing of, you know, pull up to the hood, you know, this is the most dangerous place in America. I'm gonna go meet up with all the people and see how they commit their crimes, what crimes they're committing, show them with unlicensed weapons, and then, you know, dip out and damn, bruh, they got so much potential. They were pretty cool guys. That shit's gotta stop, bro. It's really lame as fuck. Like, it's lame as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, as long as people keep inviting them, it's never gonna stop, right? Because it goes hand in hand. You come to my hood, I get all these views. People know me. My music does better, you know, and then you get your YouTube video, you propagate the lifestyle and make us look like we're cool and better people than we actually are. And then we feed off that, right? I get it. You want to call it journalism, independent journalism, whatever the case may be, fine. But I don't think this sends a good message to the youth, in my opinion, right? You don't have to agree. And honestly, Tommy G, Brandon Buckingham, it's no smoke with them, right? I get it. You know, they make way more money than me on this YouTube shit, right? They're big dogs. I'm a little pup. But, you know, I feel like they could use their platforms to maybe do a little bit better in showing the real depiction of, hey guys, this isn't cool. These guys aren't out here having fun. They're running around, they're scared for their lives, and anything could happen at any time. And when it does, it doesn't end well, right? And I don't know if that translates into views, but that'll probably translate into some lives being saved. And a lot of these guys that have ops, I don't even think it's smart for them to want to be on camera. You feel me? Just in the sense of, you know, people get the drop on you, man. Like the YBC Duel thing, I think that was the most recent one I can remember that was terrible. He's on YouTube, they drop a doc, and then the next day he dies. And it's like, hey, you might say that's a coincidence. You can say it's a mistake. But I don't think it's a mistake when you show all the places that he hangs out, all the things that he does, all the people that he knows, all the things he's cool with doing, and then at 24 hours he dies. I'm like, I don't think that's a coincidence. And that's not me trying to put blood on people's hands, but it's just the reality of when you have these ops that these guys claim to have, it gets nasty. So yeah, that's all I got, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in. We started off with some fun, and then things got serious. And yeah, man, we'll do it again tomorrow. Let's do it.